It's the 2 Minute Hats podcast. Let's talk about it every morning at 8:30 a.m. And also on Wednesday, it's the midweek service at 6:30 p.m. You can also join our Facebook group on Facebook Podcast with the most. We got Tony Mays and Lavelle Salter. It's the 2 Minute Hats podcast. Let's talk about it.
What it people what it do, man? 2 Minute Hats midweek service, man. We have a special power pack hour for you guys, man. I'm excited about tonight because I got the young up and coming influencers, man, that's making all of these strides, man. My girl is Queen Watkins, man. Y'all come on, give it up for her. I'm telling you, man. This girl right here, I've been watching her. I've been watching her for a long time. A long time. But one of the things that I like about her, man, is she's always been a go-getter. When she was back in her high school days, running track, doing her thing, she's always been just, one of those people that I felt like was going to be somebody and do something. And she decided to become an influencer, social media influencer, and she is really doing her thing. And I tell you, I'm excited about this young lady and what she is doing. I'm telling you, I'm being a little nosy, right? I was. I be stopping out.
What you think?
So I went to your to your TikTok, and I went to your TikTok. I noticed on your TikTok. Well, you know what? I'm gonna save it.
Oh.
So what I want to do is I want to start this off with who is Queen Watkins?
That implements me. I am Queen Watkins. I created her.
So you know that you're married, you have a son, a beautiful son. I thought he was gonna come, kick it with me tonight. But tell me a little bit about your life.
I am 20 years old. I'm married. Been married for almost 10 years. 8-year-old son next week. Of course, I'm a social media influencer. I also work from home. Big personality, people's person, respect you.
That's the understatement.
Huge personality. Loves to dress, loves to have fun, and like you want to get one. So
right. Incredible. That is incredible. What made you want to be an influencer?
The economy for one. But my husband actually brought it up to me while we were scrolling on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, "You're beautiful. You can do it. They can do it." I was like, "Okay, period." So I decided to try it.
So your husband just popped your head up.
Yeah, definitely did. And I went ahead and went for it. So it's been going well. I'm actually on a few different social media, so it's been going well.
So I take it that your husband, was part of, encouraging you to go out and be an influencer.
Yes.
Was there any role models, anybody that kind of looked at already kind of doing, being influenced, or just say, let me just, other people are doing it, let me just jump out here.
That's really what it was. I actually decided I wanted to do it. Started looking to see how people do this. Because, they got their own way of things.
Right.
So I was like, let me put my foot out there, have some things, and try it. And it's been working out. It takes some time, but it's been working.
That's great. Awesome. And she said you forgot in your intro that you're beautiful inside and out. She is beautiful inside and out.
Clock that T.
She is beautiful inside and out.
Thank you.
And I ain't just saying that because she's my folk.
Y'all know.
So I want to ask you this question, but I kind of want to get into it because I actually made some notes. Hold on, let me go to my notes
Uh-oh.
because this was one of the things that I really, when I saw this, one of the reasons why I really wanted to bring you on here. On TikTok, I told you I stopped your TikTok.
Yep.
First of all, on TikTok, you have over 51,000 followers.
Yes. 51.4.
Look, 51.4.
Got a point for
Hey,
it.
Peter, your baby doing good. 51,000 followers. On Facebook, you have over 15,000 followers. So, and I noticed on TikTok
Mm-hmm.
that you have one post
Mm-hmm.
that has received over 4.9 million views.
Yes.
How crazy is that?
Insane, huh?
That's insane. Like
Yes.
4.9 million views. Wait a minute. That's just one.
Just one.
That's just one.
Got a few more now.
You have another one that's 3.9 million views.
Yes.
And then another one that's 1.6 million views. Like,
Mhm.
how does one get that many views?
Consistency.
Okay.
Consistency. Continue to post because you never know what's going to go viral for you.
Right.
So continue to post consistently.
Now, was that because I didn't really get a chance to look at what the actual post was because I was too busy, trying to check it out.
Yeah.
So was that something that you created, or was it something that was it a repost, or something that you saw that you felt like, hey, this is gonna really have some traction?
It was a repost, but I added my own edits to it for it to be my creativity. Right?
Was it a duet or something?
Well, not a duet because the duets are 22. So I just made it to where I added more to the video and added a little sound to it, and it was going viral at that moment. So I went ahead and added it onto my page, and it's got.
Wow. 4.9 million views from one video, 3.9 from another, 1.6 million views. So I think when you have those type of views, it's safe to say that at some point you're enjoying into the monetization.
Oh yeah. Very well
of being an influencer.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get into influencing because, of course, the money, they want to monetize.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I don't really want to ask you how much you made, but can you tell me maybe what one of the highest probably payouts that you've had since you've been doing it?
The highest payout within a month or 1 whole month is $4,000. In a day, like $580.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Y'all are here talking about y'all can't find no job. Y'all can do it. Y'all, look,
I got receipts.
You can do it. 4,000 in 1 month. And I'm around here on Facebook gonna send me a little $70 check. I'm like, man, you crazy. But anyway,
Yeah, they skimpy over.
Yeah, that's for another day. All right, so it is safe to say that being an influencer, you can make some money doing it if you stick to it, stick to what you know, create, post, all of this stuff. And so, one of the things I've seen with a lot of influencers now is that they got this thing where they're saying, hey, subscribe to my page and come on in. I'm gonna show you how to, but what they don't tell you is you have to pay to subscribe to their page.
Right.
And most of the time, you really just they're gonna make that money off you subscribing to their page, and they're not gonna really show you how to really make that money in it.
Right.
And that's not just the influencers. There's a lot of people that from real estate to all kinds of stuff where they'll tell you, just buy my book. I'm selling my book today for $49.99. I'll show you how to make $50,000 in 1 month.
Yeah.
They make the $50,000 in 1 month. I'm selling books to y'all.
There we go. That's where it comes from. The clickbait.
Monica said consistency. You gotta have some consistency, man.
Definitely.
You definitely have to have some consistency. What does being an influencer actually involve?
It's a lot. You have time.
Yeah.
Definitely have to have time. The more time, the better you do in influencing. But of course, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. I work full time.
There has to be some balance.
Yeah, you have to be able to balance that. You have to be able to lose a few nights of sleep because you have to learn your algorithm.
Right.
when you're a content creator. So you have to move
Makes
and get up early, maybe do it throughout the day or late at night. You have to catch your algorithm too, because you're looking at the whole world.
Right.
So
Right.
so many people, you just got to see whatever you like doing and what's best for you, what makes you happy, catch that algorithm. So confidence, and you have to have confidence in yourself because you got to be on camera, of course. So
So I saw you doing what is this thing that I be doing? I've seen on TikTok where you battling somebody. Tell me about that because it's not something that I would do.
yeah,
But I see people doing it all the time when I just kind of, if I'm browsing through TikTok or whatever, and I see people doing it all the time. So tell me about what is the balance thing that you guys actually doing?
that's where the money comes from.
Oh,
So the battling comes from the money. So that's you build relationship with your moderators online.
right.
So when you battle, they'll go head to head battles. I don't know if you've seen a lot of celebrities on there.
No.
Yes, they're always on there. I've actually battled a few celebrities.
Wow.
And
so what does the battling consist of? I mean, what are you doing when you're battling?
nothing.
Just sitting there talking.
Yes, some people do rap verses. Some people just sit there and talk. Some people put food on their face.
I don't know the dude's name, but he's like his face has been burnt at some point.
Yes, I know exactly.
Yeah,
he looks like.
But he always battles about it. Like it's like you battle him
all the time.
Yeah.
He is not as nice as y'all think, but he's cool. He's all right. But yes, he does the same thing. He's on all day.
Chris Wilson, what's up, man?
Yes.
Wow. So he out at night.
He's okay, but people bother him and mess with him, so he brings out the mean.
The mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I can see that. I definitely can see that.
Yeah.
When I think about influencing, I often think about like when I first started seeing like the social media influencers or whatever, because YouTube was like the big, really, I mean, it's still big, huge. But everybody was doing like the YouTube, subscribe to my channel, blah, 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 blah. And I mean, it was people that's doing like, I don't care, just putting up bricks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think that's one of the first things that I learned about going viral is YouTube and watching YouTube. And I started saying, man, I can literally go to YouTube and learn anything I want to learn. Because when I really started getting into my own building things, remodeling and stuff like that, because I learned a lot of those traits when I was young from my uncle. But it wasn't something, those skills weren't something I honed in on. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to do the physical labor aspect of it. Because, of course, as a young boy, that's all we were doing. Right. We were the physical laborers. And I thought that was, I didn't understand the skill set part of it. So I was like, man, all we doing is taking the care and stuff. And I said, I want to do the stuff they doing when they building, hammering, and letting stuff together. And so but I used to watch. Right. I got this thing where I can watch or I can see something and I can build it. Like, I don't know, I just got whatever they call it, photographic memory, whatever, I don't know. But I can see people doing it. Hey, Letitia Smith Owens, she said, hey, I'm going back to MySpace. No, I don't go back to MySpace, bro. Way back there. We're gonna take us way back to MySpace. That's back there. Black Claire. Oh my God, they got Blue Sky now though. Now I don't know what is it. It's a new social media platform and it's Black owned. I jumped on the other day. It's a lot of people on it. It's kind of like Twitter. Okay. Or X or whatever y'all call it. Okay. So anyway, and when I think about it, I'm often thinking about YouTube and how like you can literally go on YouTube. And then so when I started really browsing TikTok and running through TikTok, I started seeing a lot of other things. I'm telling you what got me there, the TikTok shop. Oh, and I make money out of that. Oh, yes. You make it right off TikTok shop. Yes. But I started like TikTok shop got me. Like people with them ads, man. People get on there, because I'm a gadget person, and I see something, especially as it relates to anything related to like emergency type stuff, because I have 3-4 crates of emergency stuff. So something happened, y'all better come to my house because I got it all. Right. But anything dealing with like gas mask, I'll be ordering it. I'll be like, yeah. So TikTok now has started to get, and I think I may have close to 3,000 followers on TikTok. It's nowhere near the 51K you get, but I just really started pushing TikTok and started really looking at TikTok. Phyllis said, you know your auntie is older and not on TikTok. So is your page geared for just young crowd? Good question, Phyllis.
Auntie, you can follow my first page. I have 3 pages. I mean, I think it's a lot of dancing on the 51.4K page. But I do have 3 different pages for 3 different reasons. So
okay, so let's talk about those reasons.
The first one is just, what's the first one? It's the calm page. It's the one.
So it might be for the older people that
right.
don't want to see some of the gyrating.
There we go. That's the first page. The second one, though, the 51.4, that's where everybody knows chocolate. So yeah, I do a lot of TikToks. So
everybody knows chocolate.
Everybody knows chocolate. Now, I had an experience here in Memphis, and somebody said chocolate while I was out.
I don't know if it's lying, girl.
They knew exactly who chocolate was. That's my name for TikTok. Don't nobody really know my real.
I'm glad I didn't put it on her there, because I saw I'm gonna put it on, and I was like, no, because she go by my go, but I'm gonna put on what she go by. She the queen.
Period.
The queen.
Gotta wear that crown.
Yeah, you let me. This is incredible though, like, because you see people all the time, and then sometimes, and I know a lot of other people probably do this too. They probably look and see people who are out there saying social media, or the ones that have the 1 million followers, or 100,000, 200,000 followers, and they probably say, people really make money off this stuff. So you've already answered that question.
Right.
At 51,000 followers, you're saying that in a 1 month time, the most it's made so far. And with 51,000 followers, it's over 4K.
Right.
So imagine, because I used to be skeptical, like a lot of people. I ain't making that kind of money. Folk ain't making that kind of money.
Yeah.
But when I got my first little $7 check, I was like, wait a minute. You see a lot of improvement on this. You know what I'm saying?
Just from posting, right?
Just from posting and creating content. And so it makes sense now. And so when I think about what you just said, at 51,000 followers, that the most, that you've gotten so far, it's over 4K. Man, what if somebody that's got 100,000 or 1 million followers? And that's putting a lot of content out there.
Let me tell you this: it's really not based upon the followers. You got 3,000, you can get on there and make 500 today.
It's about what you put out there, right?
It's about you getting on live, being you, your personality.
But I thought it also involved like interaction, like commenting and all that stuff too.
It does.
It plays a part in it.
Say for instance, I got that. There's a gift, the biggest gift on TikTok is the universe. I've gotten it twice. And I've gotten it from one person, and he was the only one that came in and gave me all those gifts. So it really based upon who's.
And they had to pay for those gifts that they give me.
They pay for those coins.
And that turns into
money for me.
Because I think Facebook got the stars.
Yeah.
Right? And so I actually got a check this month was the first one I got one for stars. And I said, so you get paid for that? Like, y'all need to run my stars up.
I'm telling you. Get them stars up there.
I need y'all to run my stars up, because it was like $3. I was like, $3 or something. They sent me a check for $3. Then it said Facebook stars. And I was like, you can get paid for that crap?
You can get paid for so much different, like TikTok. You can get paid for your videos, for TikTok Shop. I get free stuff all the time to promote because of how many followers I have. And then once I promote it and someone buys it, I do commission. I get it off the videos, like the 4.9 million.
So when I see people posting like or making like basically a short infomercial, right? When I see people making an infomercial and I go by it, they're getting
paid off of it.
What you say?
So if it was in my TikTok shop and you purchased it, I would get commission off of it because I can get paid as an affiliate.
And sometimes they give you free stuff on promotion.
Almost every other day.
Man, I'm gonna quit my job Baby, I'm gonna quit and start influencing.
Look, I thought about it so many times. That's the scary part. That's
But,
scary.
but knowing that you've already reached some heights like that, like, so what would prevent you from doing it? Like really saying, let me just go all in.
Say, for instance, you was my top gifter and you lost your job, and those giftings come in like they were normally coming in from those lives. Now I have to rebuild myself if you're the only one. That's why it's good to have.
But I know you're not. I know that's not. You ain't got one person that's gifted.
Right, of course. But it varies, right? Like that day I made $580, and some days I might make $80 a day. Some days I might.
But $80 a day. I mean, some people ain't making that on the job.
That's true. That's true. That is true.
Saying.
That's
So,
a big jump. That's a big one.
Baby said, no, you ain't. He said, I can't quit and be an influencer.
Oh, look, it might work out. But
Man,
the more money you can make.
Don't be no hater now. Don't be a hater. She like, she ain't trying to hear none of that.
Look, none of that.
She ain't trying to hear none of that. So look, what advice would you give someone that will look to either go into business for themselves or just to become an influencer?
Go with how you feel. Don't try to be nobody else. Be yourself. So many people in the world, you never know who's going to be attracted to what you like.
Right.
If it's art, do art. If it's music, do music. If it's your personality, let your personality show.
So basically, you got to find the right niche.
Right.
I actually saw a dude say that the other day. He said that a lot of people start say they want to be an influencer or want to start creating content, but they're all over the place. They got this one minute, they got this, they got this, and with them being all over the place, they don't really build that following because they're all over the place. He said, find a niche, whatever something that you're good at, or just if you want to just talk about toilet paper all day, get all the different brands of toilet paper surrounded and just talk about toilet paper.
Hey,
and you got people that say they might get on there and talk, I guess it's no different to me than maybe having an OnlyFans page, because a lot of people think OnlyFans page is just limited to people that's on there having sex.
No.
And it's not.
No.
But that's because that's the image that we always kind of see, because sometimes that would be some of the top earners.
Right.
Well, that people see.
Yeah.
But there are people out there, man, ain't doing them but showing their feet, because there are people with foot fetish.
That is.
And women on there just got nothing but showing their feet all day and painting their toes.
I've done it.
And you got guys that's sitting there all day paying. Marge said nope, and Monica May's voice.
Nope.
Hey, y'all gonna let me be an influencer. Let me quit my job and be an influencer.
It can work.
Look, she encouraging me. It can work.
To work for all of it.
But you got to teach me some of this other stuff. Desiree said, "Hey, Cleta.
Hey, boo. Hey, girl."
So yeah, you have to make sure. I think that you have to find the right niche.
Right.
Make sure you have the right niche and be consistent. And that was one of the first things that you said. I think there has to be a sense, not necessarily a sense of urgency, but just knowing that, hey, I got to do this. I got to do this. So would it be safe to say that a person could just say, you know what, I'm gonna allot 4 hours a day to just get on here creating content, posting, and doing that? Would that work for a person? You think that would work?
Set aside some time, because it definitely takes time. You got to think about it. So many people trying to do the exact same thing. Right. So you do have to take out some time to watch your algorithm, to see what's trending, to see what's going on at that time, to see what's the best time to get online.
So I guess too, if a person is like you said, they have to watch the algorithm and watch to see what's trending and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But I guess also, a person would need to outside of just putting in that time or making sure that they, because you don't want to spend the time on your own.
How do you know it's the wrong thing if you didn't try?
I guess the reason I'm saying is because you just said it, that there are other people doing the same thing you do. Right. So why not? But this is, and I've learned this about being in business for myself and doing the bars. Mm-hmm. There are other people that do bars. Right. But I really can't nobody touch me.
That part.
But they still gonna have their following.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, you might be doing, okay, the dance videos. You're on there doing your dance videos every day, whatever, keep it in. But there's somebody else doing the dance video, might have the same beard you have, the same chocolate lip, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they got their own separate following.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, when I tell people it's enough out there for everybody,
It is.
it's enough out there for everybody.
Everybody.
It's enough out there for everybody.
Everybody.
You just have to, again, find your niche, stick to it, make sure you're posting, make sure you're responding to people, make sure you kind of looking at, some of those things that really make sense, and I think you can be successful again, but that's with anything you do.
Right.
I tell people all the time, man, if you want to be a DJ, then you gotta study the craft. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't start building bars. Well, I really did start building bars overnight. But what I did is I perfected my craft over a period of time because I always studied whatever I did the first time. I studied it back and forth. Like when I build a bar now, I not already built the bar in my head before I physically build it.
Right.
I done built it in my head 10 times in 10 different ways.
Right.
Trying to get the best look for, especially if a customer tells me, I trust you, do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like, my creative juices is flowing. I'm like, boy, I ain't never did that. That'll be fine. I can take that and, you see what I'm saying?
That's content. Have you tried that?
I haven't.
Take a video each step, start to finish.
I did a video one time where I made a video. I literally set my phone and I framed up an entire bar like the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Framed the bar, put the panels on all that the whole day. The only thing I didn't do was like get to the sanding, painting, and all that. But I literally did the bar one day. But what I did is I just put the video on speed and I posted it. And they was like, and I said, what y'all saw was a fast version, but that was 8 hours worth of work.
Right.
It was done in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I posted it was done in 15 minutes, but it was 8 hours worth of work. But it was all the stuff that y'all don't normally see that goes into the bar.
Right.
Because people that say, man, why you charging so much? It's custom work.
Right.
It's a lot going to it. The sanding, the caulking, the measuring, the cutting, it's a lot goes into it. And if anybody can do it, anybody will be doing it.
That's true. Everybody, I can't touch it.
Monica says, I love your spirit, and I truly believe you will be successful in whatever you do. Rooting for you, my girl.
Love you. Love you.
I think it's the wine. The wine kicking in there.
Nah, y'all know I.
That wine kicking in.
But you should do that for real. You should try to cut them down to at least.
We're gonna have to talk offline, man. We're gonna have to get together. You might give me some ideas of some stuff I can do because I gotta learn this TikTok thing. Y'all gotta help me out with TikTok. TikTok land, y'all gotta help me out. So
clock that.
Yeah, whatever she just said. But y'all follow her. How if somebody wanted to follow you on you got 3 pages, like.
Yes.
But if somebody wanted to follow you on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, can you just give out your and I'm gonna see if I can type it while you're giving it out. So you gotta go slow with me. So we're gonna go TikTok first.
My TikTok, my main page is L Chocolate.
Well, L.
Mm-hmm.
E-L.
Chocolate.
Oh my God.
L Chocolate. I'm just like _ Queen.
All right, that's TikTok.
Number 2, with 2 behind the Queen. And then the second is L Chocolate _ Queen 2. That's my name.
So what was the first one? So you going too fast. TikTok.
L Chocolate _ Queen 2.
Oh, see,
that's one name.
Okay. So you ain't telling me L Chocolate
_ Queen.
And so y'all going on the _ Queen. So y'all scratch the first one. Queen what? 2?
Yes.
Okay. That's the first one.
First page. Second page is Chocolate Facts.
Oh my God. Z. Y'all hear that? So we're going with the second one. TikTok. What is it now?
Chocolate Facts with a Z. Y'all know I'm unique. I'm
FACTZ.
Yes.
That's all one word.
That's it, yeah.
Chocolate Facts. Okay.
Facebook Queen Watkins.
Yeah. On Facebook, she already got that name out the Queen Walker, so we ain't gonna go with that one. Okay, come on.
Snapchat, 11,000
Oh, people
followers.
still do Snapchat?
11,000. I am monetized on it as well.
What?
Yes, I am.
For real? On Snapchat?
On Snapchat.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
1,000 followers.
Give me the Snapchat.
Queen Barbie with 2 eyes.
Oh my God.
Queen Barbie.
All one word.
Yes.
BARBII.
Yes.
Oh my God. That's Snapchat.
That's Snap.
So do you have Instagram?
I do, but it's boring.
Okay. Both Instagram as well. So we got her Snapchat out there. We got her 2 top TikToks.
Yes.
And Facebook is Queen Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go follow my girl. She, we got to get her up to 100K.
There we go.
We got to get her up to 100K. I think we can do it. We got to get her up to 100K. So let me make sure I ask all my questions because I had a lot of questions. And if y'all have questions for her, go ahead and put them in the comments so I can ask them before we jump into this topic. Now, this topic's going to go left field.
All the way. Do you hear me?
This topic's going to go all the way left field. So y'all go on right now and get it. I'm gonna see. I actually did. So you pretty much already answered this. But what does your husband and your son think about you being an influencer? I know your son probably, and I don't even know you understand because he's at the age where he understands. Because I've seen him on some TikToks.
Yes, he loves it. He likes to dance, to do the TikTok, so he don't know the ins and outs of it.
Right.
But there has been some conversations with hubby regarding it due to everybody sees me, right? So he just.
You think people got too much access?
That part, but they know me. They know that I don't go past a certain limit. This is social media. That's what this gonna be, and they know this, and you gonna respect it when you come into my life. Like he's not hidden or nothing like that. But people do comment. People do say what they want to say.
They're gonna say yes. It's social media.
Harder. Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to just block that out and just keep going.
But I mean, as a man, I can understand how he feels.
Yeah.
But you also got to have confidence, know that your woman, know who your woman is, and know that if I have that kind of woman that's for the streets,
that part.
Hell, I don't want her on TikTok either.
That part.
But if I know my woman ain't for the streets, you can come and you can give your best line, and at the end of the day, when she get off TikTok, she coming back there with me.
Right here with you.
You hear me?
Well, he might be on there with me sometimes.
Hello.
Look, we're making fun.
Desiree says, how do you manage to stay positive even with the negative comments people say? Which you kind of just talked about that a little bit too.
Confident. I don't care. You can say whatever you feel.
Because it's social media, right?
Social media. Everybody's not gonna like me. Everybody's not gonna like chocolate.
Right.
You have your racist people.
Right.
You have people that say some amazing things. And with being on social media and knowing a lot of people, some things you just gotta live for show.
Right. And I think anytime that you have that many kind of followers and people gonna comment, you're gonna have the negative comments. You're gonna have people come on there to say negative things. You're gonna have people to challenge you. So it's like, do I respond? No, I just don't have to respond to it
at all.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to respond. I don't have to go. Because basically when you respond, you're giving into the negativity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna put that kind of energy. I'm not gonna put my energy into that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give you all my energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that ain't going down like that.
I have before. Don't get me wrong, because it is sometimes, but you do have trolls. Yes, you do have trolls that does it on purpose.
Wow.
So.
Wow. Man, shout out to Queen Walkers, man. My special guest for today, man. Queen Walkers, Miss Social Media Influencer of the Year.
Period. Like that. Yes.
Social Media Influencer. So you ready for this topic, man?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited.
So let's jump on in this topic, man, because I actually saw this. Well, I didn't see this. I actually heard this on what is it? The Breakfast Club.
Okay.
And they were talking about this one morning, and I started thinking like, wow, like, okay. Like, so basically the question was, somebody brought up that I don't know if it was a female or whatever, but she said she came in, her man had a life-size sex doll,
Mm.
and she got upset about him having this life-size sex doll, but he was like, man, you got a drawer full of toys in there. Would you get upset? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my question is, and this is our topic, do women really have a problem with men having life-size sex dolls and other sex toys?
I do. I can speak for me. Yes.
You have a problem with it?
Yes. Why would you have a plastic doll? You got a real woman.
So we can say the same thing. Now, if you're a person that don't like sex toys,
I don't like toys. I'm not
well,
a fan
then,
of.
well, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel that.
I
feel
try,
that.
but I mean, it's the real deal for me.
Right.
Like, you got a real deal for me.
So what you're saying is, if a woman is not really into the sex toys herself, then the man don't get a pay.
I mean, you're gonna have to tell me why you need this plastic blow-up doll, and I'm sitting right next to
It might not be a plastic blow-up doll. I'm looking at real life, like.
Now I'm with it with having fun, and if we're doing it together, and by myself toys, no. But if we're doing it together, I'm with all that. Yes. That's important.
Well, that's how I feel about all sex toys. I feel like the sex toy should enhance the sexual experience with your partner.
I agree with
that. You laying over there and he in the back room and cause you ain't getting you got the rose and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think at that point, like something is missing and y'all need to be having a conversation. Like, oh no, I'm serious. Like you should be having a conversation saying, okay, well, what's really wrong? Because I'm right here.
Right.
But you got this toy in here.
It's a problem.
That's a problem for me.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're pulling it out and y'all using it during the sexual encounter to make it to I guess make the a little bit more interesting and just kind of keep things fun and fluffy.
No, I like that's fine.
That's cool. So again, but if the woman is not into any sex toys or not even like using them with you, then her man shouldn't have the sex doll or the sex toy. I mean, that's your take on it. Like, you got to stand on business.
Because the thing is, if she don't like him and he got him, why do he have him if she don't like him for y'all to do it together? Now, it's different if y'all don't like
it. Then again, I think that's a conversation. Like, so when you say, well, I need to know why, that's a conversation. Like, why, when you have me, that where we can sit down and
figure something out, do something different.
You know what I'm saying? But I think these are conversations, the conversations that we're having now, that a lot of couples are scared to have, or people in general are scared to have. We've talked about this on the morning show too. That people are, we talk about a lot of stuff. Sometimes we kind of go over the deep end. We talk about stuff because it seems like sometimes people want to get to talk. And it'd be something like I be thinking like, oh, people gonna run away from that. They ain't gonna talk about that. But then they like, I'm talking about they go crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did they go? Because people aren't talking about it. And I'm like, I don't understand if you're a couple, y'all been together or you're together, whatever. Why can't you have that conversation? Like, why do you need that? Well, baby, you're not pleasing me. What do I need to do? How can I please you?
Right. Because somebody else,
You see what I'm saying? I mean, but that's the truth. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
Because if I'm a man and you got a drawer full of toys that you ain't never used together, I'm knowing you using these toys when you use them. And why you using them? You ain't using them when we together.
That's a conversation.
I feel like it's a conversation.
Right.
Now, if you're a single person and you ain't got no mate, I understand. You just gotta, you trying to get, but look, some men like them inflatable dolls, but I'm not talking about the inflatable dolls. I'm talking about the life size. Like they feel like a woman. They got these dolls now with their life size. Like they ain't. That not the blow up junk. I ain't talking about the plastic blow up junk. I'm talking about like they feel like the mouth feel real.
Do it make noise?
The cuckoo, they got some that make noises.
Now they doing too much.
I mean they do. What the hell? I mean, the more money you spend, the more you can get it to do. They got some that do this. When you stick it in, the mouth make it suck.
I've seen the mouth. Yes, I've seen that. And the rings. They got the ring.
Yep. Monica says not a problem. but that dog better not look like none of your exes and better not get more attention than me.
Do you hear me? Because baby, what's she doing here?
Now, it is funny that Monica said that because what's the girl name that be on the Breakfast Club? The comedian. What's her name?
Oh, Lord, I know her name.
Just
Start with a J. Jess Hilarious.
Jess Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Jess Hilarious said, "Nah, I mean, I wouldn't have." She said, "I got sex toys all around now." She said, "I wouldn't have a problem with it." She said, "But if that sex doll is looking like Kim Kardashian or Halle Berry, we got a problem. Because you telling me you want us to them."
I don't care what that thing look like. You don't need no sex dolls. We gonna have a conversation. What we gonna do? We gonna go to the store together. But this lady in my house,
Oh man,
we can't do this inflatable lady. She gonna look. She gonna.
oh man, y'all gotta excuse me, man.
That lady gonna look like a real lady one day when you wake up and go crazy. So she can't be there.
Adrian said them AI dolls. No, I don't want no. Well,
That's what they basically are.
yeah, well, I guess that's what they create them off of.
Mm-hmm.
They can't create them off of the way somebody looks or whatever. So that's weird though. That's weird. Like
they have them to cook, clean, and all.
So women, let me ask y'all. Do you have a problem with your man having a life-size sex dolls and other toys? So let me pose it in two parts. For one, do you have a problem with it if you don't like toys yourself? Two, do you like it or don't like it? Or you like it only if he's using these toys or you guys are using these toys together, or he can do what the hell he wants to do.
No, look, he can't by himself. Let me bring them a glove down. Cause look.
So now, but you just said that if y'all using the stuff together.
Now I would get a real one, so we get a play doll.
But okay, so let me just say this: you got a lot of women that don't like anal sex, and that you might say, okay, don't get the dog, and then come back over here.
Go on to the store, get some anal ease, and then come back over here. Oh, this I can't do the dogs, yeah. I can't do it.
Wait a minute. The fact that you know about anal ease. Where your mama at? Hold on, let me see if your mama's still on.
Let's dig it up. Baby, the conversation tomorrow is about.
Baby, I'm dead over here. This girl. The fact that she know about anal ease, y'all. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm on. Ooh, mama said, yep.
Look, I've been married for almost 10 years. You do some stuff, you entertain. That's how it lasts for a while.
Wait a minute.
You entertain. Keep it.
Hold on.
You have to sip the wine.
Oh my God. Adrian said y'all use them together. You use them alone when you feeling the need. Well, but why would you use it alone?
Go
Hello?
Where he at?
Hello? She said go to his job on break.
Spontaneous.
Baby, get you a dog and go to town. I don't need no damn dog. Not as long as you in there. Oh, she probably talking about for the anal part. She probably talking about for the anal part. But
that definitely takes time.
What takes time?
That takes time. That take a moment. Gotta be gentle.
I see you come get your daughter. I'll say, wait a damn minute. Hold up. I am not supposed to be hearing this.
Oh my goodness. Y'all know I am truthful. I'm a realist. I'm so sorry. I love y'all.
This girl said, hold up. It takes time. Okay. Let's rewind.
Rewind.
Okay. Hold on, let me get back on script. Do women have a problem with men having a life-size sex doll and other sex toys? Margaret said, Lord, I'm out.
Come on in here. Come on in.
Wait a minute. Okay, so me personally, I would never spend the money on a sex doll. Never,
Right.
never, ever, ever, ever.
It's a waste of money.
I would not spend my hard-earned money on no sex doll.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like the ring, the thing, and I've even heard my son mention that he had a pocket cookie.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna spend my money on that either. Umbrella, but well, I ain't gonna put my wife on. I ain't gonna put my wife business at them. I ain't gonna put up business. If she was on here, she can put up business out there, and it was cool. I ain't gonna put up business at them. But Adrian says, I don't. Let's have fun together.
That part.
Monica Ingram said, not needed. Are you talking about the sex doll not needed or the sex toy?
It all Monica.
Well, now Monica is known for speaking her mind, and she definitely got something coming behind this not needed. I know she got something coming behind this not needed. She's known for speaking her mind.
Oh, Miss Monica, what you got?
But if you got, like for me personally, again, in terms of a sex doll, I would never spend my money on a sex doll or a pocket coochie or none of that. I ain't gonna spend my money on it. But you know, that little silver bullet thing.
Mm-hmm. It's different. Y'all better chat. Better spice out. Don't nobody know behind closed doors. Y'all better try some stuff.
If your marriage or your relationship, sex wise, is in the whole, ain't nobody fault but your own. Cause there's too much stuff out there. Hold on, let me take my glass off. It's too much stuff out there for you to have a boring sex life.
Yeah.
But I have talked to guys, right? So I can only speak for some guys. I can't speak for the women. But I've spoken to some guys to where the guys have said like one of the reasons that they went out and cheated because their woman only wanted to have sex one way. Like didn't want to try new stuff, didn't want to do nothing. All she want to do is lay there.
Yeah.
She didn't want to turn over. She didn't want to lay on the side. She just, and that get old.
It does.
Real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so if he's not, trying something, so he gonna go out there and try with somebody else.
Did y'all have a conversation first?
I mean,
they have a conversation first.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what guys have said, and I know it to be true in some of those instances. But I do believe you have to have a conversation. She said toys. Monica said toys can be fun. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, yeah.
Hey, glasses of wine. The question. So what if the woman is not satisfied? She can go cheat too, right?
No, but again, if the woman is saying I'm not satisfied, I believe the man should be having a conversation. I'm not saying that the man should go out there and cheat. I'm just telling you what they told me.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if either party is not satisfied, it should be a conversation.
True.
I need to be coming to you and saying, look, babe, we be doing it, but I ain't I mean, I see you over there shaking and trembling, but I ain't getting it.
Not shaking it first.
Whatever. And then, well, maybe I try to get you to give me some fellatio, and you don't want to do that, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. So y'all got to have a conversation. If you're not having a conversation about what's going on, and I think that's the relationship here. A lot of times we're not talking about stuff.
Right.
Because we feel like that's taboo to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it taboo to talk about your sexual relationship and you in the relationship?
Right. Sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith and do it yourself. Go ask and do it yourself. Go do something yourself. see they work.
Okay. Monica said, Monica Ingram said, Alto is not needed. I'm all in if he is too. Okay. Sam Clark Jr. said, great combo. Okay, Pastor. Okay, Pastor. Great combo. The problem arises when there is no conversation between the two parties. There you go. Monica
Yeah.
Ingram said, we enhance together role plays and stuff. But you know what? I don't even know, like, do like black families still do the black couples? I don't want to say families. The black couples do they do the role playing because you see that in a lot of the other ethnicities, but in black people, you don't really hear people talking about role playing and all that.
Clothes gonna come off anyway. You gotta put them all on and do all this stuff. Now I get the lingerie, but
You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you. Like, let's just get what negative is.
it's coming off anyway. It's gonna look.
Look, if I come to bed, I didn't hop in the shower, got in the shower, and I don't go put no underwear, the sleeping clothes on. You already
know what's
you should know what's up. If I come in the bed with a towel wrapped around me, I ain't got no underwear, no t-shirt, no,
you know
you know what's up. And if you don't see that and you go to sleep,
that's a problem.
That's a problem.
That's a conversation.
That's a problem. Adrian says a lot of people feel embarrassed to say things, even to their partner, when they feel like they may be judged for their kink. If that's my partner,
No judgment behind them.
especially if you guys are married.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're just dating somebody and you randomly dating somebody and y'all doing it, then I get it. You might not share everything because you don't want to feel like, man, I just shared it. Y'all ain't gonna be together next week.
Right. You put all your ducks in one bed.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're married or you've been in a long-term relationship, I don't think that there any conversation about anything is taboo. Like, and there shouldn't be an embarrassing moment. I mean, if I'm not satisfying you, I tell women all the time, y'all got way more power than y'all give yourself credit for. Because men, we follow instructions. We know how to follow instructions when the instructions are given. Because if we're having a sexual relation and you tell me right there, I'm finna kill right there. But if you tell me to the left, right there, I'm finna kill right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't find this one. Right.
Just tell me. Just don't sit there and know that he way in the wrong spot.
Mm-hmm.
You just gonna sit there and let him just.
Yeah. Just like a body. Might as well get that inflatable.
You know what I'm saying? And you ain't getting nothing out of it. But all you gotta do is tell him. Or guide, just take his hip and guide him over to that spot.
Mm-hmm. Or you.
Deion Cole said, I don't know if you watched Deion Cole's stand-up, but Deion Cole said, he said, I like old women, older women.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he's an older guy. So he said, I like older women. He said, because they gonna tell you where they need you to be. And he said, they're gonna grab you by the butt and put you where you need to be.
Yeah.
And so, come on, ladies, y'all got the power. If you ain't getting pleased, you better say something.
Got to. Conversation.
You better say something.
Conversation. Be bored.
Monica Ingram said, you have to keep your mate happy by all means necessary. We ain't fluffing no pillows.
I wish I could.
She said, predictable, oh no, whenever, however grown and sick you folks on.
Cheers to this.
Come on, Pastor said, to get realistic results, there had to be a real talk.
That part. If you don't talk about it, ain't nothing gonna happen. That part. Or do something about
it. Y'all gonna kill me over here drinking this wine. Every time y'all say something, I'm drinking. Wow. This crazy. So check this out. Do women have a problem with men having life-size sex dolls and other sex toys. Some said yes, some said no. Some said yeah, if you're using them with me, if we using them together. But I still believe it starts with a conversation. And I think maybe not the first time y'all do it, because the first time y'all doing it, I think it's kind of like the audition for both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what what you comfortable with, how far you going. You see what I'm saying? The first, maybe even the second time, or maybe I'm gonna give it the third time. But after that, if y'all do it more than 3 times, it need to be a conversation had. So I know we done did it 3 times, and I noticed
if this ain't hitting right. So I mean, hey,
you said like,
we grown.
So when do we have the conversation?
As soon as we done.
I'm dead. This man said, I'm dead.
What did he say? What did he say? You see these comments, y'all.
Greg Balance Jr. says that dog can't give me that.
Do you hear me? Whoever that is, I love it. I love it.
I seen a video the other day. This guy would ask this girl, the smell something. She smells so good. No, now you're talking about something else. And then she said, "Yeah, I love giving." Now she said fucking. She said giving it just like. And then he said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "That."
Oh, she's talking shit.
Boy, I closed the door. I was like, let me close it.
I mean,
No,
she don't. What she doing?
I'm dead over here, man. I'm done. Yeah, I'm dead over here. I think sometimes one person gets complacent and feel like what they're doing is enough. But if they ain't talking about it, things they won't try to, they won't try this new. And I think, that's why you got to keep spicing things up in the bedroom. Because if you get married, like me and my guy got married for 2 years. And, sometimes we have to, you know what I'm saying? I had to break out some of that squeezable edible oil. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you read it wrong,
so
every now and then you got to change up the game.
It does. Ain't no wrong with it.
Man, like ice cream or just,
let loose.
Peppermint,
Shower. Let loose.
I'm just, we grown folks. You way young grown folks. What you grown?
I am grown.
You way young. I ain't gonna tell you about that.
Well, what she said? What did she say?
Mama Esther said no complaints in the Esther home at all.
She got 5 kids, so ain't no complaints nowhere, huh? I don't want to hear that.
Hold on. Mama kill her.
Where y'all think I got it from? Mother Esther?
Oh my God. Sunday is not gonna be the same, y'all. Sunday is never gonna be the same for me again. Sunday is never gonna. We got pastor on here. We got mother on here. God, it ain't gonna never be the same for me again. I'm about to look at. I'm about to just
hold my head down.
Hold my head down, man.
Put the head on.
Oh my God. But so that really confirms what we just said. That these conversations got to be had.
Right.
These conversations got to be had. Right. I don't care if you're a mother of the church, a deacon of the church, pastor of the church. If your sex life, if you're married and your sex life is not there, you need to be having a conversation.
Right. The Bible says be fruitful and multiply.
What is that to talk about? Mark Ingram said, what is that to talk about? It's self-explanatory.
There we go, Miss Monica.
Oh my God, this has been the craziest hour ever. Also, a lot of people aren't comfortable talking about sex. And that's what we were talking about. Like some people just aren't comfortable talking about it. And we discovered that in our morning show, our 8:30 morning show, that when we kind of venture into some of these different little conversations that, conversations that we think are not going to go over that way with people. And all of a sudden we get a plethora of comments and people just come out of the left field. I'm like, man, I didn't think this was gonna really go out like that. And it's because, and Avell said, he said, people don't talk about stuff like this.
Right.
And people want to talk about stuff like this, but they don't. They sometimes just scared to share, or they, don't feel comfortable sharing with their mate. But if you my mate, ain't nothing off the table. Like, ain't no subject taboo. Like,
if we sleep together, ain't nothing uncomfortable.
yeah, we gotta talk about it. Pastor Clark says many relationships. Man, they're gonna kick me off that junk.
Uh-oh. On Facebook?
I don't know. What it?
Oh, mine just did that. You gotta do the puzzle.
Okay, we back. Okay. Sam Clark said many relationships would be a whole lot better if they knew how to conversate. Hey man, let me put that one up there.
Communication is key. For sure.
Man, what's going on? There you go. Adrian said, for those who know, they know. Bargaining, so what you said? Boy, Sunday is not going to be the same. Y'all. Sunday service is not going to be the same. But look, man, this has been awesome. This has been really, really good, man. I appreciate my guest, Queen Watkins, man, the social media influencer extraordinaire, for coming on the show, being on here today. 2 Men in Hats, man, the podcast. My co-host, Bill, couldn't be on tonight. He had another gig. And but y'all know how me and Bill work. He can be on. He's here. If he's not, we fill in the gap. And I know Lavelle would have been itching for this one. This has been one of those things because as it relates to influence, because he's starting now capitalizing. I think he has 25,000 followers on his Facebook fan page, or whatever.
Okay.
He got 25,000, so he's starting to really monetize it. Yes. He creates a lot of stuff, and he's starting to really see some dividends coming in as well. So I think he would have loved to be here to talk to you and conversate with you about being an influencer. Sam Clark says, if you can ask for sex, you should be able to talk about what you do and do not like in sex. Mm-hmm. Wow. Tree says, Adrian says, personally, I don't hold my tongue and tell what I want and how I want it. Monica Ingram says, conversation and communication is great. However, we're beyond that point. It's our own impossible.
That part, do what you gotta do.
I mean, if them clothes come off, off,
up in the air at that point.
Oh yeah, them clothes off, like it's over.
Anywhere,
It should be some slopping and topping and all that.
A through Z. Hey, they call it.
Well, look, thank you, Miss Queen Watkins, for coming on to the 2 Men in Hats podcast and sharing with us today. This has been a pleasing pleasure for you to come on and share, and we definitely want you to come back again at a later date. If you're not too big,
of course.
We're gonna go ahead and say this. Soon as you hit the 100K,
we back.
Okay. When she hit the 100K, y'all, we back. We back. We're bringing her back, and we're gonna talk about that 100K. And man, y'all gonna help her get to 100K, right? She said y'all got to bring her back. Great job, Marcus. Got to bring her back. So we appreciate you. Again, thank you for coming. We would, girl, we are. She would love to be on a panel with you. I don't know if we want to do a panel like about that.
We definitely should.
Y'all want to do a sex panel?
We should.
Do y'all want to do a sex panel?
Hey,
if y'all want to do a sex panel, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. You gonna moderate it?
Let's do it.
You gonna moderate it?
Yep. I got you.
If y'all want to do a sex panel, we'll bring Peter back to moderate that judge. Oh, matter of fact, okay, this is what we're gonna do. When you hit the 100K,
okay,
we're gonna set up the sex panel and you're gonna come back and moderate.
Okay. That's the deal.
Let's not forget, some people have had multiple partners. Some appetites are larger than others. Do you want crystals or Ruth Chris?
Oh,
let's go.
Not crystals. Crystals.
Crystals or Ruth Chris?
Oh,
Let them know. Okay. We got to get out of here, man. But look, they don't want to let it go.
Try to.
They don't want to let it go. Mangoes. They want mangoes.
Pineapple. Who said mango? Pineapple.
Hey, man.
If you know, you know.
I want that kind of sick, man. We got to have a safe word.
What? Time out. I told.
I'm just tripping. We ain't going there. We ain't doing that. But we got to have a safe word. And something that's too rough for me.
Pause. Time out.
Oh my God, look, guys. We thank you again. Queen Watkins, my girl, man, for coming on and doing your thing on tonight, man. You have showed up and showed out, man. We appreciate you. I know LaBelle appreciates you, man. And all of our viewers apparently appreciate you. So thank you all our viewers for showing up tonight and sharing with us. Again, tune in tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. We'll be back. Tune in and have podcast. Let's talk about it. Holla at y'all.
Here's the 2 Minute Hats podcast. Let's talk about it every morning at 8:30 a.m. and also on Wednesday it's the midweek service at 6:30 p.m. You can also join our Facebook group on Facebook Podcast with the most. We got Tony Mays and LaBelle Salter. It's the 2 Minute Hats podcast. Let's talk about it.